Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, a little after 12 o'clock, and we're coming to you live from Hunting Ridge Auditorium and want to present to you our Hunting Ridge Church reopening plan in a brief statement as I possibly can. So as we begin our reopening of church services, that will actually begin this Sunday, May the 17th. Things will look a lot different from what we're used to. I'm asking you to please be patient with us as we work toward a complete normal church world one more time. The following steps that I'm going to present to you in reopening are not necessarily a finished product, and we will adapt as we see the need to do that and revise this plan as often as we need to. Step one will begin, as I said, this Sunday, May the 17th. We will have two services Sunday morning. We will have a 9 o'clock service and an 11 o'clock service. Our 9 o'clock service is for what we are saying is our at-risk congregants, those who do not feel comfortable going out, those who do not feel comfortable being in a large crowded area. The area is not going to be crowded regardless, but we want the 9 o'clock service to be for you. We want you to know that we love you, we miss you, and we want to be in service with you as well. This will be on a limited basis being the way we have the seating arrangement now. We will only be able to sit approximately 75 people in our building. So the first 75 that sign up, we're looking forward to that. And all you have to do to sign up is to call the church at 334-365-9773 or email info at huntingridgechurch.com and let us know that you're coming for the 9 o'clock service or even the 11 o'clock service, whichever service you're coming to, and that you will be bringing just yourself or 2 people or 3 people or 5 people with you. And I'll explain more about that in just a moment, what is important about us having that number. One more time, I want to reiterate, the 9 o'clock service is for our at-risk congregants who do not feel comfortable being in a large crowd. With that being said, we encourage you to wear your mask and wear your gloves if you feel comfortable doing that. We have encouraged our staff, our greeters and our ushers to wear the face covering, the mask, as well as gloves. And we want you to feel safe and comfortable. We want you to know we're going to open all the doors for you. You do not have to touch a door. We will open the door. We will have a usher that will make sure you get to your seat correctly. We will not congregate in the lobby. We will come straight into the sanctuary and sit down. We have rearranged our sanctuary. We have rearranged it in a way where everyone will be 6 foot apart. And I'm going to ask Christian at this time if he will scan our auditorium. Now, if you get motion sickness, real easy, be careful when you're looking at this now because we're going to scan our auditorium so you can see our new seating arrangement while we work our way back to what normal looks like. Christian, please scan. Wow, looks a lot different, doesn't it? We have them set up, our chairs set up in rows of 2. Each 2 chairs are set up 6 foot apart. We have some chairs that you may or may not have been able to see. If you're just single and nobody is coming with you, it's just you, we have chairs for that. And if we have to move a chair or not have anyone sitting beside you, we will make sure that everyone is 6 foot apart unless you live in the same household, just as our guidelines have stated and said. We have posted on each door, not every door, but on each door, entrance door, the guideline for places of worship from the Alabama Health Department. We have placed that for your guidance and for you to see. We have also placed on our doors and in our restrooms a reminder to wash your hands and to keep good hygiene. That is important, and to maintain that 6 foot distance. That is another important step in this, which means there's no handshakes, there's no hugging. We come in, we sit down, we have church, and then we will dismiss you in order. And it will not be everybody getting up and going at one time. We will have an order to the way we dismiss service so that we can maintain a 6 foot distance. Like I said, we want you to feel safe. We want you to feel like you're being taken care of. Now, you still have to do your part. Your part is to maintain that 6 foot distance. Your part is to make sure we do not shake hands and hug necks. And your part is to show up if you feel comfortable. If you do not feel comfortable coming, we totally get it. We totally understand it. And we're not trying to pressure anyone into coming, but we want you to come and have the opportunity to come if you would like to. So with that being said, there will be no choir. There will be no in-person classes at this time, no children's church, no nursery, and no refreshments. Our nursery will be closed. We do have a changing station in the women's bathroom, and we are looking at setting one up in the men's bathroom if it's needed, so that we can make sure that any children that are here, babies, can be taken care of in that form and in that fashion. This is what we are going to do from the church. We will have, as I've already said, the sanctuary doors will be open at all times. We will have greeters there to open entry and exit doors for you. We will have ushers move any chairs that need to be moved for you. We will have a team in place as soon as the service is over that will go in and disinfect the whole church. We will disinfect the sanctuary. We will disinfect the hallways, anything you might have touched. We will disinfect the restrooms and clean the restrooms between and after each service. That is what we're going to do. We will do our part to maintain a 6 foot distance from everyone for the safety, for the well-being of our entire congregation. We look forward to doing this. We will upload our Sunday school lessons, and we will ask some teachers to put some out there for you, and we will upload them and begin showing them at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. So at 10 o'clock, Sunday school will start. Our first service will go from 9 to 10 or thereabout, and then right after that, Sunday school lesson will begin from a pre-recorded online study that you will be able to go through. We hope and pray that you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. We hope and pray that you feel safe in what we're doing and the way we are doing things. We do not want this to be a rushed attempt to get people back. We want this to be an organized, step-by-step process where we are sure that we're doing everything we can to follow the guidelines that's been set up by our state as well as the Church of God state. The Church of God state has put out a plan. Their plan was to determine the maximum seating capacity, and that we have done. To follow social distancing, that we will do. We have adjusted the seating in the sanctuary, as you have been made aware of and you've seen already, so that we can follow social distancing guidelines. We are going to multiple services, just like they have recommended, and we want you to know we're trying to follow these guidelines. We will follow these guidelines to the very best of our abilities. They have recommended no choir. We will not have choir. They have recommended an overflow room. We have an overflow room that we will have set up with live stream capabilities for any overflow that we may have, so that we can live stream if we have to. We will not have any food or beverages that will be served here at the church. We're asking no one to congregate in the lobbies or in the hallways. If you want to have fellowship time, you will have to do that out in the parking lot. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just trying to let you know that's part of the guidelines that we will be following. We're going to have a team ready to assist you to your seat if you need assistance getting to a seat and finding a chair or having chairs moved together, as I've already made you aware of. Church of God has recommended no hand-to-hand contact. We have already made that statement out there. We will have hand sanitizer out in our lobby if you want hand sanitizer. We will also have plenty of soap and water if you would rather go and wash your hands for 30 seconds as recommended. And that is what we recommend you do. We have disinfectant ready to disinfect chairs, ready to disinfect floors, ready to disinfect our restrooms. So we are prepared from that standpoint to meet these obligations and to fulfill these obligations to the best of our ability. So one more time, we want you to feel safe. If you do not feel safe in coming back at this time, we understand that, we get that, and we're not trying to pressure you. We want you to know we love you, we're praying for you, and we're trusting God that God will meet all of our need and God will do a work in every heart and in every life. 11 o'clock service will follow the same guidelines. We will not change any of the guidelines up for our 11 o'clock service. We will handle it the exact same way, from the coming in to the dismissing. And the cleaning after the 11 o'clock service will take place, and we will go from there on Wednesday night. We will begin Wednesday night service next Wednesday night, not this Wednesday night, but a week from tomorrow. We will begin Wednesday night service once again on a limited capacity. There will be no classes. There will be just the one service in the auditorium for anyone who wants to come. Our services will continue to be live streamed on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So we will continue doing that. If you're not comfortable coming, you can still enjoy the services from your home, from the comfort of your home. And if you have an underlying condition, we totally get this. We totally understand this. And we know you have to be wise and do what's best for you and for your family. And we are behind you 100%. And we believe God to do that work that you need Him to do. Thank you for joining us today. I think I've got the gist of the message out to you today. I ask that you, if you're not able to be here with us, I ask that you pray for us. I ask that you would pray for God to continue to give us wisdom and knowledge, for God to continue to lead us, to guide us, and for His will to be accomplished and for His will to be done. If you are able to be with us, we're going to ask one more time for you to sign up, and we've given you the phone number. I will give you that phone number one more time. It is 334-3665. That's 365-9773. Or email info, I-N-F-O, at hunningridgechurch.com. Let us know, hey, I'm at risk. I want to come to the 9 o'clock service. Or, hey, I would like to be at the 11 o'clock service. And this is how many that we have. I've got 4 people coming with me. We'll go ahead, if we know that, and have a section with 4 chairs together or 5 chairs together if that is what you desire, instead of our 2x2 model that we're working on right now. God bless you. May God keep you is our prayer. Amen.